And tonight we are joined with Oskar Jungell from YouTube. Oskar, I just have a quick few questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
Were you or are you religious, and how did you come to your non-belief if you're not religious anymore?
I am not religious. I am atheist, and I would probably call myself an anti-theist
Mm-hmm.
on a lot of topics. And how I got here, well, I don't know. I just started reading things and then realized that because I used to be a Christian, um, and I just kind of realized that this is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's basically it. I started reading more like science, pop science magazines, and that became sort of my gate towards not believing.
Oh, okay. That's a good place to start as any.
Yeah, it is.
How do you go about producing your videos? How do you film and edit them?
Oh yeah. It's a process. Well, first I find something to do something on,
Mm-hmm.
and the process varies greatly depending on if I'm doing a device, like I did in my most of my earlier episodes. I would build like a ghost hunting device and sort of debunk it,
Mm-hmm.
and that required actually, looking at the device, looking at tons of videos, and reading every bit of information I could, sort of reverse engineer it, and then build my own, and then just find interesting or funny ways to debunk it.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically, I will stand in front of the camera for hours because I'm Swedish and I'm not really fluent in English enough to not fuck up. So I do about 15 takes per shot.
Wow.
And when that's all done, I edit it. I add special effects, and up it goes.
Oh, there you go. If we fuck up, it's on record. In fact, your English is probably better than mine. I'm just saying.
Well, there's still a lot of mistakes. So anyway, I never get it right. There's always something that's wrong.
That's all
But
right.
hey, I'm Swedish. English is not my first language, so I think I get away with it.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that video where someone was complaining about your accent. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
It's like there are other people outside of the United States with accents, or
Well, he could have been German or something.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Mine's the only accent. Oh, that's not a German accent. Sorry.
How did you get into making YouTube videos? And are there any other YouTubers out there you inspired you to start your own channel?
Well, I have been on YouTube since when YouTube was 1 year old. I got on there and started making videos.
Oh, okay.
So I have been doing this for a long ass time, but I've been doing other stuff. I've been doing, like comedy sketches and programming tutorials, 3D modeling tutorials. I had a cooking show for a while. I mean,
Cooking
I've
show?
done pretty much everything, and then I started to watch more like skeptic and atheist YouTube videos because that's something that I hadn't done before. I usually watch just fail videos and stuff to laugh at. And then I found Logic and his wife, and they just inspired me to kind of do that thing too. And I've been sticking to this for it's close to a year, so
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, which is pretty much an entire year longer than anything else I've been doing on YouTube.
What is one of your favorite video channels other than Packard Pokes at?
Oh yeah, obviously that's the number one favorite.
Obviously, just goes without saying.
Yeah. No, but you have the usual suspects, Logic, Armored Skeptic, Iseth Original, the usual skeptic channels, and of course Smells Like a Minor, Microorganism, and Poisoning the Well. The other dudes in this little bro community that has grown around Logic's shoutouts. Other than that, I like Egg Busters.
Egg Busters?
Yeah, it's on a YouTube channel called That One Show Fun. It's just a dude talking funny and exploring game glitches.
Oh, okay.
It's nice.
I thought he was like busting eggs and like we're gonna break eggs
Yeah.
on a piano
Yeah,
today.
Today I'm gonna break a brown egg with a shoe. And the next
I'd watch
egg-
that.
Yeah. Egg breaking, busting some eggs, busting some balls and busting some eggs. Bastards.
Type that in and get a porn channel. I just know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I gotta check out your cooking channel if I ever find it sometime.
It's all been on the same channel, apart from a few other things. So, if it's not, if I'm not doing it, it's gone. I still
okay.
have like 2 cooking videos on my main channel, which is really weird. So you can check out sort of the remnants of that.
Okay, I'll look for that. I didn't see that in the earlier work, but I probably didn't go look hard enough, I guess.
Yeah. But the Blender stuff is on a separate channel called Blender Swede. So if anyone wants to learn like 3D modeling or something, you can check that out.
Okay, cool. What do you do outside of your YouTube persona? Do you have a job, or do you like go out and hunt mountains or something? Just
Yes, I hunt mountains.
I hear they're easy to catch.
Yeah, no, that's the dead ones. You should see the live ones. They're not easy to catch, and they're not easy to spot either. I mean, it's fucking insane. I mean, you can walk for like miles and miles, and they've been right beside you all this time.
I know, right?
But they just look like scenery, so you never know. No, but sorry, I have a job. I am a psychiatric technician. Working at an emergency psychiatric ward.
An emergency psychiatric ward?
Yeah.
What does that entail exactly?
Well, who knows? It's hard to explain because it's every day is different. But what I do there, it's probably easier to like say that. And I draw blood, for blood tests. I make sure that everyone gets the dinner on time. I have motivating talks. I sit on suicide watch.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, I do everything except like put a diagnosis on people. I don't do therapy and I don't administer medicine. But other than that, I pretty much do everything.
Okay. So you don't get those people that you get the bad person that sit on suicide watch is like, you're going to jump? Yeah, I bet you're not going to jump. I bet you're not going to jump. I dare you to jump. No.
I'm the dude that takes care of them after that.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. And other than that, I don't have time for anything. I want to play video games and I want to make music, and I don't have time. I do YouTube, I work, and I try to sleep.
Sleep. Wait a minute. I'm not getting my memos again. This sleep stuff. What is it? Everybody keeps mentioning the sleep stuff. What is that exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. It's happened like once, and I don't remember any of it.
I never remember. I think I've had it happen a couple of times. I can't remember what the hell happens, though.
No. I think it's like when you get really drunk. I think that's pretty much like sleep.
Wait, drunk? Wait a minute. This is another new concept. Drunk. I'm gonna write this down. Drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should look that up.
I should look that one up.
It's actually kind of good.
Okay. I have another quick question here. I noticed in your YouTube videos, you're always popping a beer at the end, or somewhere they're like, oh my god, I can't deal with these people anymore, and you pop one, kind of throw one back. Has it ever gotten comments like, oh my god, why are you getting drunk on the air or on your YouTube video, or do they just kind of like get it,
And most people actually say that they drink with me. My hardcore audience. No, I've never gotten anything, like, oh, you shouldn't drink on air.
Okay.
You're a whore. No, I haven't heard that. At least not yet. But I bet someone's gonna.
Oh yeah, eventually it's gonna come that way. It's inevitable. Like death in Texas.
Well, there is a Pabst Blue Ribbon in this last episode, so I'm probably gonna get some comments on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, especially here in Wisconsin, when you drink one type of beer, they're like, "Oh my god, why are you drinking that? That's just like piss water or whatever."
Well, Pabst is piss water.
I've heard that from so many people, but I'm just like, I'm not a big drinker myself. Beer is not one of my specialties.
Okay.
But tell that to my family, they think I'm the Antichrist all of a sudden. It's like, you don't drink beer. What's wrong with you?
Wait, you're not?
No, the Pabst is for a gag. And honestly, when I first had a sip, I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this mineral water? But I think my palate is kind of whack, because I usually drink like the beers that taste way too much, and that's what I'm used to. So when I had something that didn't taste like that, it got weird. It got a little bit creepy.
You're lucky you didn't try Zima. I'm just saying.
It sounds like a disease.
It does. I had a case of the Zimas.
Yeah. There's no vaccine.
No. Zombified alcohol. Yeah.
It was a nasty ass beer. It was a
beer wine combination.
Yeah, that didn't take.
Ooh,
yeah,
no.
it was really bad. It was. Really
Wouldn't
bad.
that make you puke because of the different sugars?
It was like drinking soapy water. It tasted. That's what it tasted like.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, it's real nasty. Anyway, talking about beer now here on the show. Not our forte, but fuck it, why not? Connie, you have questions for Oskar?
Yeah. Okay. Your alien abduction video. I have two questions, and they're probably not the ones you normally get. So, can you really fix controls on the Game Boy? And
I can.
You can. You take you do a lot of that. I'm guessing because you're just saying you were. But the other was you have a functioning Commodore 64.
Oh my gosh! You have a Commodore 64.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like mint condition too, so it's really lovely.
Wow.
Do you have a lot of older technology? I mean, is that just an example of
not a lot. Certainly not as much as I would want to, because I just love old computers. For no other reason than that it looks cool.
Yeah.
I like the Commodore had colors, but I like the monochrome displays, and I like, I'm a Linux guy, and so yeah, today I use a graphical user interface, but when I did a lot of program, I didn't even have a interface installed. I did everything in text because I simply thought it looked so damn cool. So, so that's pretty much my main motivation for learning programming or everything. I think it looks cool. So there was never any like snobbery. Oh, you guys use buttons and graphics. No. I just thought it looked so damn cool. That didn't really tie into your question though. But yeah, that's the answer that you got.
I did not get to watch the cooking videos that you have, but I noticed it's about veganism. Are you a vegan?
I am a vegan, yeah.
How long have you been a vegan?
Vegan probably about 3 years or something, and I was a mere vegetarian for like 10 years before that.
I wish I could. I have a did you grow up? But you didn't grow up vegetarian.
Oh no. I grew up as a meat eater.
I'm still a meat eater. I'm just saying.
You dirty whore.
I'm eating them as fast as I can, man. Don't hurt me.
I don't want to veer too deeply into too serious a subject, but in your video about ghosts, you were saying, you would like to think that was something that was real, but the problem being the concept of a soul. And that's what I bump up against too. But then again, I think, well, do we overthink the idea that there's a soul? I mean, the religion wants us to think that it came from God. Go ahead.
Sorry if I interrupted you there.
No, go
but
ahead.
that's part of the video that I'm not actually happy about, because it was going to be a response to an actual claim, but that I didn't include that claim in the video, so it doesn't really make any sense, and it became a logical fallacy, basically. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a soul. It could be the consciousness kind of doing its thing after you die. But the problem with all of that is the physics. How would you facilitate that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Regardless of if there's a soul or whatever, it just doesn't make any sense at all to have ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. We don't have particles just bumping around.
And what would hold them in place?
Non-corporeal.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of need something for them to... Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I do. I'll pretend I do. I'll use big words. No, I do. Thank you. I could have a couple more questions, but does the chat room have any questions?
Yeah, is there any questions from the chat room? I have one other quick question there. When you edit your videos, what programs do you use to edit them, and what computers do you use?
Computer, I have no idea. It's no, I'm not good with keeping track of the names of everything. It was a powerful computer when I got it. Probably still is reasonably powerful. Like 32 gigs of RAM and a Splasharoo graphics card with dual crystal oscillators, whatever.
Flux capacitor.
If the flux capacitor is fluxing, and you're all good. Okay.
Yeah. Software-wise, operating system, I've been a Linux dude since forever, basically.
So you're using Linux type software for your editing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use Blender for video editing. Because that allows me to do like special effects. It allows me to edit video, obviously, and do like compositing and 3D all in the same software. And and then I use GIMP for like image editing and Audacity for audio work, and the standard Linux setup.
Okay. All right. Cool. Questions from the chat room.
Yes, Dawkins Dog asks if I'm not a geek. It's actually quite hurtful. Well, yes and no. Like graphics card names and stuff. No, I don't keep track with the latest Apple phone or the graphics card processor. No, that part of the geekdom around computers. No. No, not that kind of geek, but I do have a Model M keyboard, and yeah.
Okay. Any other questions from the chat room? He says I'm the same. If it works, it works. I don't care if it's the latest stuff. Yeah, that's basically how we go around here. We run by the seat of our pants on the show.
yeah, and it's expensive.
Yeah, it is. It is expensive trying to keep up
true.
with all that crap. I mean, that's more.
Bring it home and it's obsolete. It's.
Obsolete. It was obsolete when you walked out the door.
Wives.
Like what? Like wives?
Like wives. Yeah, like get a wife and she's obsolete. You gotta get a new one.
I can't comment. I've never had a wife.
I can.
Okay, another question. So you backwards engineered those. Obviously, I mean, I'm not saying that they're really complex devices that the ghost hunters use. Just by looking at them on the videos, or did you actually have some working models? I mean, I think you said you don't want to give them money,
Exactly. And I also want to show that, anyone can do this. You don't have to be like a genius, because I'm not an engineer. I like to tinker with stuff and like build basic things like a tiny robots or whatever.
Fun.
And no, it's not complicated. Most of this stuff is just it reacts to basic input. So it's all been like figure out what kind of input it takes and then just look at the output and try to based on the input make it act similar.
Okay.
And since they make money, doing that, and they're small companies, you can bet both your tits or testicles or ass, if we were gonna do this like gender neutral
Up in the ante there, yeah.
that they're cheap because
Yeah.
they probably
yeah.
want to keep their companies running and make at least some money off of them.
Oh yeah.
So there's probably basic components, not a whole lot of engineering going on because, time is money and expertise is money.
It doesn't take much expertise to build that one device where you basically took a block of wood and you put the metal pieces down and you said to rub it back and forth until it stops. I was like, all you need was a little beatbox behind it. Go do do do.
Exactly. And that one, I didn't have to do anything. I got these schematics online and I compared like schematics from all kinds of sources and took one that's kind of in between.
Ah, there you go.
And then you just printed one out.
Yeah, there was just one printed out. I was like, yeah, you don't even have to do all this. This printout does the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. There's a little wish thinking for you.
And some people actually just have images on the computer and they just,
Really?
Yeah.
They rub in the screen.
I don't know if they're rubbing them or what they're doing. Because, screens and rubbing.
Not a good combination.
I just think of masturbation.
I gotta go get a cigarette now. I'm kidding. I don't smoke.
Computer wants you to leave a 20 on the keyboard. Just
nice screen, yes.
I don't even want to know what images were for the dials.
Dawkins says that is not ectoplasm.
It is not. No, that's semen.
Oh, good grief.
Why bananas?
Yeah, why bananas?
Why? I had bananas, and that's what I used. Because most people get kind of disappointed when I say that I'm actually not a big fan of bananas.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, I had bananas and I thought it would look really funny. And then I used the bananas in another video. And then when Logic gave the shout out, it was, banana wielding Ghostbuster. And, basically every other comment is about bananas. So there... I'm stuck with the bananas.
I'm so sorry.
At least you don't have an allergy to them. That'd be even worse.
Yeah. No, I'm just not a big fan of eating them, but they look funny. Because, it's a phallic fruit and, I just think it's kind of funny.
Have you, had people, want to send you, banana-related objects and whatnot?
I have gotten a few banana-related objects.
Really?
Yeah, I got some handcrafted miniature bananas and ghosts. Made out of clay. And then Logic and Iseth sent me a banana flask.
A banana flask?
Yeah.
You had that in a video, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Banana, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I saw that little crafted one, with the crafty clay or something somebody made you, and then the ghosts. Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah, I really like those.
Yeah, you could take that into the park and you're I'm just here with my banana.
Yeah, I'm just staying healthy, keeping up with the fruit, getting my vitamins.
If there's a way to put alcohol in something, man has figured a way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, where can they find your channel?
On YouTube. Just search for my name and there I am.
There you go.